WrestleMania. You asked for it, you got it. Page 6. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. 17 pages of the most eagerly awaited video game of all time. Page 18. Skate or Die. Thrashing action with Mean Rodney and Lester. Page 41. Marble Madness. Sphere Not will show you how to keep from losing all your marbles. Page 56. Metal Gear. Short circuit a computer planning world destruction. Page 74.
WrestleMania! Let me tell you something, brother. We've got the greatest WWF superstars of them all. Never before has such raw power and skill been brought together in the same arena. This ring can't contain the explosive talents of the best of the WWF. We got the Hulkster, Hulk Hogan. Brother, we got Andre the Giant, Bam Bam Bigelow, the Honky Tonk Man, Macho Man Randy Savage, and the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Enter the ring if you dare, but brother, you're gonna need to learn the wrestler's special moves and tricks. Uppercut smash, big boot kick, spin kick, headbutt, elbow smash, eye gouge.
The hero of Hyrule begins his new adventure, but the trail will be long and perilous. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Years have passed since Ganon's defeat, but much evil remains still in Hyrule. Princess Zelda knew the secret of the Triforce, but refused to tell a great sorcerer. In a fit of anger, he cast a sleeping spell upon her. As foretold in legends, a hero would come to save Zelda and all of Hyrule. His hand would show a mark. To overcome the evil forces, Link must find the missing piece of the Triforce. Already in possession of wisdom and power, he must now seek out courage. And thus, Link's great task begins. Hyrule has greatly changed. Unlike The Legend of Zelda, this game consists of 2 viewpoints. In the overhead view, Link can hike along roads or venture into the wilderness. If he meets an enemy off the road, he is suddenly thrown into a side view action screen where he must do battle. He can also visit towns and talk to villagers who might give him a clue. Items. As Link searches for clues and battles the minions of Ganon, he must uncover powerful items in secret places. Magic Jar. The potion within restores a little of Link's magic. Know that the red jar will fill up much more of his magic meter. Treasure Bag. A treasure of points. 50, 100, or 200 points awaits Link if he is quick, brave, or lucky. Heart Container adds 1 measure to the staunchness of Link's heart and restores life to its fullest. Magic Container. An increase in 1 measure of magic will Link gain from this vessel, and his magic meter will fill up. Candle. A flame to brighten the dark caves through which Link must pass. Once lit, it cannot be extinguished. Hammer. Many roads in the overview screen are blocked by boulders. Only the hammer can shatter them. Handy Glove. Where the way is blocked by a fall of stones, the glove will prove to be Link's salvation. Raft. Divided by a great sea, the vastness of Hyrule can be explored fully only if Link wins the raft. Boots. The way ahead lies sometimes across the seas in places where no man may venture save he who has the boots. Flute. Long it has been told that the music of this ancient flute has powers both mysterious and strong. Magic. 8 spells of Hylian magic must be learned by Link. Shield. It strengthens Link's defenses. An enemy blow will only have half the force. Jump. Once earned, the magic of the high jump allows Link passage over walls and other barriers along his way. Life. Dark moments will come when Link is nearly spent. Using life, he will regain 3 measures of vitality. Fairy. In narrow places, impassable even to Link, he may choose the magical transformation into a flying pixie. Fire. In many battles, the magic fire which Link shoots from the tip of his sword will give him the edge. Reflect. With this powerful magic weapon, reflect back the evil spells that sorcerers hurl at Link. Spell. Casting this spell on particular enemies will prove the difference between victory and defeat. Thunder. When all seems lost, the magic of thunder brings hope, for its power affects all enemies present. The servants of Ganon have invaded. Bot. Dealer. Loader. Bago Bago. Geldarm. Moa. Goria. Dyra. Megmat. Octorok. Aki. Moby. Boone. Akiman. Moblin. Mew. Study well the battle map of Hyrule. Long is the road Link will travel and fraught with many dangers. Learn the secret ways through hills, desert, and treacherous swamplands. Parappa Palace awaits. Link has reached the desert palace. Cautiously, he must pass a silent guardian of stone and move swiftly to the lift which will take him below. There, in the ancient hallways, the servants of Ganon roam. Long has it been since adventurers dared to enter this shadowy realm. Branching stairways and deep shafts, all are here to be explored. Treasure too lies buried in the vaults. But with each step Link takes, new terrors may awaken seeking his end. Link must find hidden keys to enter locked chambers. Elevators give Link access to the many palace levels. Not all is evil here, for a life-giving fairy awaits him. Bridge stones crumble with each step as Link runs across. The precious gift of light is worth more than gold or jewels to Link. Horsehead, the Guardian. In a time long forgotten, Horsehead was the protector of the statue in Parappa Palace. Coming face to face with this monster, Link knows his only chance is to use his jump attack, hitting the creature's head and eventually defeating him. Set the crystal and the palace will crumble. Only after Horsehead is defeated can Link place a crystal in the statue. The Medoro Marsh stretches wide in all directions. Link must travel south, then east and north, and finally turning back to the west through a narrow gap in the mountains. It will be a great struggle for Link to clear the swamps, but fear not, the palace is just ahead. Medoro, the Swamp Palace. Link enters the palace. He has heard that a handy glove is somewhere hidden deep in the underground, and that he won't be able to proceed very far without it. Helmet Head, the Guardian. In the most remote corner of the palace, Link must duel with Helmet Head, a knight armored in blue steel. Striking its head might knock off a helmet, causing it to become a magical sentry that protects its ghostly master. After a few of these hits, Helmet Head is defeated. Off the shore of Hyrule, protected by mist and sea, a rocky island is home to the third palace. Neither boat nor bridge will help Link here. He must find the hidden ancient tunnel linking the mainland to the palace. Link must travel directly south from King's Tome, falling down through the earth into a catacombs below. Island Palace. This island palace was built with fewer twists and turns, but is chock full of powerful enemies. If Link is to survive, he must utilize his jump and shield magic. Iron Knuckle, the Guardian. Astride on an earthly horse, Iron Knuckle charges into the final chamber of the palace. Link uses the down-thrust sword technique as Iron Knuckle thunders towards him. Eventually this proves useful, causing a dismount. Fierce hand-to-hand combat erupts. Sensing victory is near, Link delivers the final strike. Sailing east across the Great Sea, Link comes to the second continent of Hyrule. One of the most intriguing places to explore there is Maze Island. As Link wanders through this maze uncovering secrets, he must have patience and a little luck to make it to the palace entrance. Palace of Maze Island. The maze outside is nothing compared to that which awaits Link within these palace walls. It's his greatest challenge yet, full of hidden pits, fiery pools, and worst of all, wizards. Karok the Guardian. Quickly Link learns that this sorcerer's power is not only the spells he casts, but also that Karok can vanish without warning, teleporting around the room. Only with Reflect can Link hope to defeat him. Crouching patiently with his shield raised, Link's best offense is his defense. The adventure goes on. Link has come far through countless dangers. Although weary and bruised, he knows that he cannot rest. 2 more palaces must he conquer. Using the magic boots, the 5th palace awaits on the sea. With the flute in hand, Link can summon the 6th palace, hidden in time and space. And somewhere in the road ahead, waiting like a nightmare, is the Great Palace. This labyrinth of gold and the many strange creatures it houses will be Link's final test. Zelda's life and all of Hyrule are at stake. For even more tips and tricks on Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link, check out all 17 pages, only available in issue 4 of Nintendo Power.
It's like time to grab your board and hit the concrete. Skate or die. You can't become a skating animal overnight. It's gonna take some mondo practice and some nasty scrapes and bruises before you'll be ready for the fierce competition of the ramp or face a deadly duel at the pool. This skate shop manager is an old pro, and he'll teach you plenty. Move the cursor around. You never know what the dude's gonna say next. Don't forget to sign up. Practice makes perfect. Or are you ready to compete? Done with the skate shop? It's time to hit the streets and choose your event. Ride the wooden wave in freestyle. You get 10 passes to show off your killer moves. Or go for the record high jump. You gotta build up speed by continuously pressing B. If you have the NES Advantage or NES Max, you can use your turbo button and really fly. But be careful you don't crash and burn. Nobody likes eating ramps, skatehead. Downhill Jam. It's a wild course full of obstacles. In this trash-littered alley, there are no rules. So do what you can to win. And try to avoid a wipeout. Lester won't hold back using his dirty tricks. In Downhill Race, your score is determined by how quickly you can finish. So shred asphalt, but be careful because gravity is your biggest hurdle. Get ready for Joust in the pool. Face off against Poser Pete, Aggro Eddie, or Bionic Lester. Watch closely to see who has the bopper. Attack quickly when you have that stick and plan your route carefully. First to knock the other off his board 3 times is the champ.
It's a wild race against the clock for 1 or 2 players. You're in control of a mad marble as it winds its way through terrain and past a variety of obstacles and enemies to the final goal. Marble Madness. Stage 1 is a piece of cake. This level will help you get used to the movement of your marble. You should master this stage quickly. As a more advanced player, you should be able to earn bonus points by maneuvering the marble over numbered blocks. Stage 2 is where the real race begins. Try to avoid mistakes and save time for the races to follow. Meet your enemies. Black Ball. Dodge quickly to avoid it. If you meet the black ball head on, it will result in lost time. Marble Eater. A collision with this creature will stun you, and if you stay in place too long, the Marble Eater could swallow you whole. Slimes. Don't let your marble even touch one of these powerful puddles. The slightest contact with the acidic slime will dissolve your marble into nothing. Birds. They'll appear in Stage 5 and travel in flocks. Be careful, watch their timing, and just try to get out of their way. Stage 3. Intermediate Race. Point 1. The passage is very narrow here. Bouncing off the walls will only result in lost time. Precise steering is the key. Move slow and steady. Point 2. The marble eaters frequent this area. Go along the right edge and make a quick escape. Point 3. Next, you'll meet up with several slimes. Watch their movement, and when you see an opening, make a run for it. Point 4. Watch the timing of the moving carpet, and make your move between the waves, or avoid it altogether. Try not to waste time. Every second you save will help you on the next race. On to the 4th race. Stage 4. Aerial Race. Point 1. Being dizzy after this drop is unavoidable. You'll want to regain control as soon as you can. Point 2. These vacuums are tricky. Their powerful suction could take your marble off the track. Don't stop. Work up some speed and get moving along the nice straight paths. Point 3. The catapult will sling your marble over the wide gap. You'll have a decision to make. One path covers more area but is safer, while the other path will require precise timing to get across. Point 4. Watch out for the hammers. They're the strongest enemies yet. When they appear, they'll try to knock you off the track. Stand your ground and forge ahead. With a little force, you should be able to get by. On to the 5th race. Stage 5. Silly Race. Everything you know is wrong. This stage is completely upside down. Upward slopes will be very quick, and downward slopes will be hard work. You'll have success on this race if you saved up at least 40 seconds from the last race. Point 1. Welcome to the bonus round. It's time to get revenge. The enemies here are smaller, and you can squash them easily. You'll earn 3 seconds for each one you flatten. Point 2. It looks wrong, but it works. It can be tough to get through here, especially if your balance is off. Point 3. The birds here are very destructive and quick. Timing is extremely important here. On to the final race. The last race is the most challenging of them all. Make good use of your skills you've learned from the previous races, and don't give up. If you have at least 50 seconds saved up, you may have a good chance of clearing this stage. It's up to you from here. Good luck.
This is Solid Snake. Respond, please.
Foxhound needs a top-notch commando to infiltrate outer heaven. Locate and rescue Agent Gray Fox and destroy Project Metal Gear. Only one man fits the bill, and that man is Agent Solid Snake. Join Foxhound's newest operative in his impossible mission, the destruction of an unknown weapon stored in a base defended by a madman. Mission objective: destroy Metal Gear. Prepare for a realistic action adventure. How to infiltrate outer heaven. Sneak up. Soldiers patrol rooms and see in the direction they face. Use this to your advantage and sneak up behind the guards. Use trucks to infiltrate the base. Find the truck that'll help you out the most. Use your weapons and items effectively. Choose between 8 different weapons, 25 items, or the transceiver. Most firearms will have silencers, but weapons that explode are loud and might get unwanted attention. Not sure what to do next? Try the transceiver. Use that control pad to transmit your messages. Maybe you'll get a response. Defeat the bosses of Outer Heaven. Shotgunner. Machine Gun Kid. Twin Shot. TX-11 Cyberoids. Coward Duck. And Fire Trooper. Destroy the supercomputer. According to Dr. Petrovich, Metal Gear is controlled by a supercomputer. Without it, the weapon is a useless pile of junk. Our mission: to blow it up. Watch out, the room is heavily guarded. Set as many plastic explosives as you can. With the computer destroyed and the facility's self-destruct sequence counting down, it's time to face the big boss of Outer Heaven. Solid Snake, over and out. Classified information. Mega Man, Agent 416, Special Strategy. Dr. Wily's evil robot masters can be a real challenge, but once you use this secret fighting technique, you can multiply the power of your weapons, making boss battles a snap. When you fire a weapon, press the select button as soon as it reaches your opponent to pause the game. Then, rapidly keep pressing select over and over again. By slowing the action, it will register a new hit with each slight movement. Combine this new technique with one of Mega Man's most powerful advantages, taking the abilities of the foes once they've been defeated, and you'll have these bots shaking in their boots. It is best to challenge these bosses in this order. Defeat Cutman first. Once Cutman is defeated, it's now time to try out the technique on the rest of the bosses. Use Cutman's blades to do away with Electman. If done correctly, he should be defeated in a matter of seconds. The electricity beam is strong against Iceman. The ice shot is a weakness for Fireman. Bomb Man is very vulnerable to fire. And you'll find that the bombs will work nicely to quiet Gutsman. Even Wily's toughest creation, the Yellow Devil, is no match for this technique. Electricity beam or Cutman's blades work best. It's time for this issue's Top 30. We hope you enjoyed this flashback of Nintendo Power Issue 4. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment below, and we'll see you in the next issue. Power to the players.